Doom Eternal has been out for everyone to play for a little while now, and we're going to break down the best weapon mods to use, in case you just want to, breeze through the campaign, or you want to play some Ultra Violence or play some Nightmare, maybe even some Ultra Nightmare. You might want to know what the best weapon mods to equip your weapons with in the game is going to be. So I'm going to tell you that right now. How's it going, everyone? It's your boy GatorDude. If you want to keep up with all the hot news in the video game genre, let me know down below what you want to hear. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. But I'm covering Doom Eternal right now. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So I just beat the game and I noticed that there are a load of variety within Doom Eternal's already quite varied arsenal of weapons, with almost all of them having 2 mods you can attach when you find one of the mod droids hidden throughout the game. Once found, you have the chance to choose which mod to unlock, which can be quite a tough choice as there are so many plus points to each one. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So starting off with the combat shotgun, the first weapon you get in the game, make sure that you get the sticky bombs. Why? Because the sticky bombs will stick to any surface and any enemy, doing decent damage when it explodes, as well as giving you some much needed early game firepower. A well-placed grenade on an Arcanatron's turret or into the mouth of the Cacodemon will help you out to no end with 2 of the tougher enemies you encounter in the first few levels of Doom Eternal. It can also be upgraded to rapidly fire off 5 sticky bombs once it's mastered. Super important to use throughout the entire campaign, especially in the beginning. I highly recommend using this gun all throughout the campaign as well, especially when you see the flying Cacodemons and the Arcanatrons. Absolutely. Make sure you get this one mastered. Now, another very important weapon that is critical in this game revolves to the heavy cannon. With the heavy cannon in the game, one of the most important weapons and one of the first weapons that you start out with in the game, make sure that you focus on the precision bolt. I mean, although the micro missiles, the upgrade is tremendous and one of the best available in Doom 2016, the precision bolt is actually an essential part to the arsenal in Doom Eternal. It turns your machine gun into a mid-range sniper rifle that is perfect for pinging off enemy weak spots. It will also destroy an Arcanatron's turret, Mancubus's arm cannons, and the Revenant rocket pods with a single, well-placed shot, severely limiting the enemy's attack options. One later enemy is best taken out with a headshot, which is much harder if you don't have this mod to hand. Absolutely. I mean, the enemy in the game itself towards the end of the game is my favorite enemy in the game because it is the most rewarding when you hit that shot. I'm not going to spoil it for everybody else that hasn't played the game yet, but let me know down below what your favorite enemy is in the game, and let me know if you know which enemy I'm talking about, because that is my favorite one. Now, a weapon that is returning from Doom 2016 is the plasma rifle. You're gonna want to make sure that you focus on upgrading the heat blast. The heat blast is very good for crowd control. It's a shockwave of energy that discharges from the plasma rifle after you charge it up through firing the thing in the first place. It now has 3 levels of charge, with the top level destroying most of the enemies in one shot, or seriously damaging the tougher ones. It's absolutely brilliant for finishing off weakened enemies and crucial for crowd control when things get hectic, and trust me, they will. And the plasma rifle is going to save you 100% of the time. I mean, think about it. You don't have to do anything extra at all when you get this upgrade. All you have to do is shoot the damn weapon. Just shoot it, and it charges this heat wave that you can get just because. Holy shit, right? Go ahead and get this upgrade. If you're not, you're absolutely crazy. It wouldn't just be Doom without a rocket launcher. You know what I mean? Imagine playing Doom without a rocket launcher. Of course there's a rocket launcher in this game. And in a game where not only the enemies can dart around at a rapid pace, but you are encouraged to do the same just to stay alive, being able to fire and forget a barrage of extremely high damaging missiles towards a target is an extremely useful tool. In the late game, when you're battling some of Eternal's hardest demons, being able to lock onto an enemy and fire off a shot while diving into a safe area is a skill that you will definitely be needing to survive. Absolutely correct. You want to make sure that you have the rocket launcher fully upgraded. Make sure you invest into that lock-on burst, It can be used as an escape tool to get out of a lot of sticky situations, and I highly recommend getting this one focused on as well, especially if you're like me who's about to move up to the ultra violence difficulty and maybe even nightmare down the road. You're gonna need to know how to get that lock on while also diving into cover. So make sure you focus on the lock on burst. Another gun, which is one of my favorites in this game that you're gonna want to make sure that you focus on, is the Ballista. You're gonna want to make sure to focus on the arbalest. Now, why is that? Because it's extremely deadly against airborne enemies. And let's be honest, as amazing as the destroyer blade is, the charge up time can get you killed if you use it in the wrong situation. The arbalest, however, charges up a lot quicker, and it's absolutely deadly against the airborne foes. So two of the toughest enemies in the game, the Cacodemon and the returning Pain Elemental, can be off in 1 or 2 arbalest blasts, allowing you to quickly dispatch them when they appear in a firefight and crack on with dealing with the grounded demons. And absolutely correct, once again, the Ballista is one of the best guns in the game. I combo it with the super shotgun all the time. Make sure you have that arbalest upgraded. It's going to pay dividends, especially if you're looking to run harder difficulties. Let's go ahead and move on. One of the biggest mow 'em down kind of weapons in the game is the Chaingun, and it's very fun to use, and you're gonna want to make sure you have this upgraded correctly. With the Chaingun, make sure that you focus on the energy shield. Why? Because the energy shield is more versatile out of the Chaingun's 2 mods. Don't get me wrong, I mean, both the Chaingun mods are really good, but the energy shield has much more versatile uses. First of all, it can protect you from incoming damage, which is always useful, but it also allows you to charge into enemies using your dash and cause them to stagger, stopping their attacks and leaving them vulnerable. When fully mastered, firing upon enemies with the shield will eventually launch the shield forward like a projectile, traveling across the terrain and also causing enemies to go into a stagger state. So much like the plasma rifle with the heat wave, this is also very good for crowd control, and not only that, but it just protects you from incoming damage, which is super important because in this game you're fighting like hell to take as little damage as possible or find a way to make up for the damage that you're taking in the first place. So make sure that you have your Chaingun upgraded because it's gonna pay off for you big time going through the Doom Eternal campaign. Doesn't even matter what difficulty you're on, it's just gonna pay off. All right, wrap it up. Last but not least is a weapon that I've already mentioned before in the video. It's the super shotgun. Duh. The super shotgun is the best gun in Doom Eternal, like it is in every Doom game that it appears in. I mean, as well as pumping out some serious damage at point blank range, it now has a grappling hook attachment that will allow you to close the distance on a demon, as well as grab onto an enemy and pull yourself into an advantageous position. When you complete the mastery objective for the gun, the grappling hook will set the enemy on fire when you hit them, gaining you some extra damage and some armor shards for doing so. A very useful power up for a gun that will become your go-to weapon once you've picked it up. The super shotgun is absolutely going to be your go-to weapon. Make sure that you get the meat hook so you can be super versatile and make sure that you can fly across the maps. And once you get that flame hook, you are literally being mobile. You are getting out of the way, you are going right to an enemy, and you're getting free armor with an easy kill. There is literally no better upgrade that you can get in this game than the flame hook for the super shotgun. So if you have some extra points right now, if you're halfway through the campaign, make sure to spend them and upgrade the shotgun right away. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also check it out over on twitch.tv. I'm always playing with the community and I would love to see you there as well. Let me know down below what you would like to know about Doom Eternal and I would be glad to cover the game for you. I'm going to be doing some ultra violent streams on Twitch soon. So once again, make sure to check that out if you're interested. But thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one.